Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is July 28th, 2023, Saturday, the last Saturday in July. Also, it's raining right now, so there's like thunder and lightning. So you might hear the thunder, you might hear the rain. It comes and goes, but it's like, I mean, you can't not notice it, right? So anyways, I'm going to try and pull some cards and make this as quick as I can. Before I do that, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, then don't force it to be your story. So yeah. All right, let's pull some cards. Oh, that's interesting. I keep seeing that rebirth card. So you're going through some sort of rebirth, transition, change. On the outside of you, there's somebody who is afraid of change happening for them. And because they're afraid of change happening for them, they want to make it seem like you're going through a tough time. It's like they want to pity you, which is, my throat, which is the weirdest thing because they want to make it seem like you're going through a tough time. And it's like, it's weird because, like, why are you making my rebirth your concern? It has nothing to do with you, right? But it's like, I don't know. They want to, because they want you to be afraid of going through this rebirth, this change, only because they are afraid of change in general. And I've talked about this before. They are afraid of going through a change in general, and they want to make it seem like they want to make it seem like change in general is tough. It's difficult. Like, it's the hardest thing in the world. But really, if you kind of just let it happen, if you don't fight against it and you just let change happen for, like, the best for you, it's not painful, nor is it like unicorns and rainbows. It's not. It just is, right? It just is. Wow. We have intuition reverse, grief, and black cat. So I'm gonna read these to you, but I already know immediately what this is. So the first card that I kept seeing was rebirth, right? While I was shuffling, I saw it through the camera. You're going through this rebirth and change. Somebody who is afraid of change, I don't know if they don't know how to use their intuition, or they stopped listening to their intuition, or if they lost sight of using their intuition. They're going through a hell of a time right now. They are living in misery, and a lot of it has to do is because they were using magic. I don't know, to project fear of change onto you. Intuition. You hold the answers. You know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Yeah, this person's third eye has been shut. They can't use their intuition. They can't tap in. They can't. It's like access denied, right? Grief. Also, this person, they let their negative emotions control them. They let, I don't know, their own anxieties and their own demons control them. You see how there's like a string on her wrist? And she looks very worn out. She looks very tired, like defeated. So this could be a woman around you that's making you feel fear, making you feel fear towards change. Or this could be a masculine. But, you know, you would take that how that resonates. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning. And the red clover is birthing lost illusion. This person is, you know, this is what I was saying. They're making your change their concern. It's like you're going through this big change in your life, and it's like they're mourning who you once were, or they're mourning the ability to, because they can no longer make you feel fear of change. And it's like they're mourning that, which is the weirdest thing, because you're mourning the fact that I'm changing. And it's like, if that's not toxic, if that's not sick, I don't know what is. Black cat. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hitting so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leaving home. I feel like they were definitely doing magic to prevent you from going on this change, this transition, this journey in life. And you're doing this no matter what. It's happening no matter what. They're mourning the fact that they can't. They wanted to cloud your intuition. They wanted to cloud you, because they wanted you to feel fear of change, because they have a fear of change, fear of the unknown. And a lot of that has to do is because if things were to change, it's not going to change for the best or for the worst. If it's going to change, especially for the collective, it's going to change for the better of the collective. It's going to change for the good of the collective. And this person, these people, this thing, they didn't want that, because it's like they don't want to be alone in their fear. They don't want to be scared, alone in the dark in the corner, right? And maybe for a long time they were not alone in their darkness. They were not alone in their misery. They were able to make you fear such fear of change, of being able to progress and be happy and do good and whatever it is, for moving on towards the light, because this witch is going towards the light. She's got all these light candles, all this black cat, spirituality, intuition, right? Freedom, because cats represents like freedom, free spirits. Like, you can't tame cats, right? So it's like this person is grieving the fact that they can no longer make you feel this way. It's weird. It's like I also feel like they're grieving the fact that they can't manipulate your feelings, your emotions. They can't control that. And here you go, like this one witch, she's smiling. So that's you. You're happy. You're going towards where you have to go. This witch is miserable. She's defeated. She also looks worn out. Like, when I look at this grieving card, it's like somebody who's just worn out. The light has left them. It's like they don't know what to do. And it's like she's still trying to reach out, to trying to control you, try to put strings on your wrist, but she can't. Because I feel like you've flown way too far from this person. This person can't do this anymore. They can't make you. And now it's like you're embracing this change. By the way, this rock keeps coming out at me. That's you. You're at peace. It's like, what is there to fear? And this person, the main thing that they wanted you to feel concerned. They wanted you to make you feel concerned and afraid of the unknown. But now it's just like, well, whatever happens, happens. Like, why am I going to be so afraid of the unknown and keep myself stuck? I'm never going to know what I'm never going to know if I don't go. You'll never know what you don't know if you don't go. And this person is just like, well, you don't know what's out there, so let's just be here while we're safe, and let's not do anything while we're safe. You don't know. That's scary. And you're just like, I know, I don't know, but I want to know. I don't know, but like, I don't want to be stuck and scared for the rest of my life. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'd rather go. And, if something scary happens, then, I'll know for sure that something scary happened, and I'll deal with it. But I won't know, because what if something good happens, right? And I miss the opportunity because I'm so scared. And it's like this person, their fear of change is so strong. It's stronger than their ability to like progress and move forward in life. And they wanted you to feel the same way. It's like they're bound by their own anxieties. It's an anxiety. They wanted you to feel that way. And then it's kind of like you just woke up. You're just like, for what? Why? Right? I might as well just see what's out there, and if it's as scary as you say it is, then then I'll deal with that. If it is scary as you say it is, then I'll deal with it. And if it's not, then I took a chance and I found out. Ritual. So this person was definitely doing some sort of magic to make sure that you would feel the same way as they did when it comes towards change. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. So because of all the magic that this person has been doing, not only has their intuition been blocked, their eye has been closed. Excuse me. No. It's like sucked out the life from them. Because they were trying to, it's like, they wanted you to be scared with them, but it was never in your, I don't want to say certain words. It was never written for you to be stuck and stagnant in life. It was never that way. You were always meant to keep moving forward. You were always meant to, it's part of your journey, right? You're always meant to go out onto the battlefield and fight and explore and experience, right? Because those things are going to be crucial for the next chapter in your life, because you're supposed to teach. How can you teach if you don't move? This person, all the magic that they were doing to make sure that you would never be able to be in a teaching position, because you were never able to explore and adventure and fight and, you know, go on the battlefield and have experiences and have heartbreaks and have fun times and have memories and have joys and have betrayals. It's like this person wanted you to be so afraid of all of that. Well, yeah, you can have good times, but you're also going to get betrayed, right? So is the betrayals worth the little bit of good times? But you're just like, well, you know, it's normal to get hurt, right? It's part of life. It's part of growing. It's part of experiencing life. I can't always sit here and be comfortable in one spot. Like, I also want to experience joy. I also want to experience pain. There's a song in the movie Sing 2 where Billy Crystal's daughter, she sings a song where she's like, I want to feel love and joy. I want to feel pain. And for her entire life, she's always been like a spoiled little brat. Like, she never really had to do work. She never had to experience. Everything was just given to her. It's like this person was just like, well, why do you have to go out into the world and experience joy and experience this when, I'll just give you what you need. And you're just like, it's not enough. I want to be in the world. I want to experience joy. So this person has been doing a lot of magic, right? They were like dedicated to make sure that you just wouldn't, I don't know, like they wanted you to be controlled by your own fear and anxieties. And it's like, it's like you got tired of it. You like, this is not enough. I want more. This is not enough. I want more. Listen, back up. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So yeah, that's pretty much what that was. I also feel like a lot of the magic that they were doing is word magic. Like, hold on. No, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because I said so. What was I saying? Word magic, yeah. To, like, I don't know, mess with your mind, mess with your emotions. Yep. Alright, so let me see. Let me move on. Yeah, let me move on. I'm going to try and make this as quick as I can, buddy. Also, for the person who showed me the Taxorcist meme, that's actually pretty funny, so thanks. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Alright. Nightly prayers. So if you're doing nightly prayers, definitely, you know, keep doing what you're doing. I also feel like this person, they're like praying at night, hoping that you won't leave them alone in the dark. And it's like, that's not doing anything. Because if they're praying for somebody in the collective to not go towards the light that they should be going towards, like walking the path of light, it's like, what are you doing? Like, God's like, it's like, the way I'm seeing it, it's like God is looking at them, like their prayers come up on the computer screen, like, why would you pray about that? Like, you really think I'm going to grant that for you? Like, come on. Like, it's so, like, what? I wish that the collective would not leave me in the dark. And, well, if you did the work, you wouldn't be alone in the dark. You too can come towards the light. I don't know why you're acting like you're the one that's acting like everything's hopeless and change is this, and like you too can come towards the light, right? But that's the problem. This person, they want you to go back in the dark and stay there with them, keep them company, right? Hang out and party with them, and you know, just have conversations in the dark, all alone and scared of the world. Like, what? Why don't we have conversations in the light? Why can't you too come to the light and join? Right? All you have to do is step out onto the battlefield and fight your demons of anxiety and scared and depression. All you have to do is step out into the battlefield and do the work. But you don't want to do that. And I'm already on the other side of the battlefield. I've already done what I had to do. So either you go through the battlefield as well, and then we can talk in the light, or we can't talk at all. Because I'm not, for what? Why would I retract my steps? I didn't lose anything. If anything, collective, you're gaining more and more each day. You going back towards this person to keep them company would be losing all the progress that you've made. And here they are praying at night. Oh, I hope the collective comes back to me and keeps me company. I hope the collective doesn't leave me. The collective didn't leave you. You're the one that's not moving. Look, repeating cycles. This could be an ex of yours. I also feel like this person feels like if they keep praying, then God will just magically grant their wish. And it's just like, do they not know that you're doing what God is telling you to do? Like, why? Like, I don't understand that. You're doing what God is telling you to do, and here they are praying that you don't walk the path of light because they don't want to be alone. And that's why God's like, you know how like in the movie Bruce Almighty, the one scene where like, I think what's his name? Morgan Freeman, like all the prayers come up on the computer screen, right? And it's just like Bruce Almighty, Jim Carrey's character, Bruce. He's like on the computer screen and like all the emails pop up, like all the prayers pop up. And it's just like when this person prays, like their prayer pops up on the computer screen. And it's just like, I please don't let the collective move on. And God's just reading it like, delete? Like what? Why would I grant this? Like they're doing what I'm telling them to do. And here you are praying that they're not doing what I'm telling them to do. Like why? So this could be an ex of yours or somebody who you just don't associate with anymore. But whoever this person is, they're repeating cycles. And it's just like, they don't want to be alone repeating cycles. And it's just like, what does that have to do with you? Because look, you've already flown away. You've flown the coop. You're free. Spiritually barren. Look, repeating cycles, spiritually barren, constantly doing this magic. That's why they look so worn out. They look so worn out because it's like all their energy is leaving them. It's like it's like they've been working a 9 to 5, 24/7. Like, I don't know. They just look so tired and worn out. You look at this person, you're just like, do you need a nap? Do you need a break? Like, why do you look so tired? Why do you look so worn out? Right? It's like, I see the memes all the time about it. It's like this person could be like in their 20s, but they look like they're in like their late 30s or some shit like that. And it's just like, where did all your youth go? Where did all your energy go? Where did all your, like, I don't know, you just look worn out and tired. You look beat. Like this person has been like, I don't know. They're just defeated by life. And like, and you want us to be where, like, what? Come on. Like, and you're literally praying for us to be the same exact way as you. Like, we're doing exactly what God is telling us to do. You think God is going to grant you your wish to keep us where you are? Like, you wouldn't be this way if you just move, get up and go, do the work, go. Like, it's not hard. I mean, it's hard work, but that's what's so rewarding about it. You're an old soul. You have been here before. Yeah. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why you were able to kind of like, I don't know. It's like there's more for me than this cycle of stagnation. There's more. Also, if this is connected to the one reading I did a couple days ago, the one card that never comes out, it came out and it said, you're fulfilling a purpose that you didn't get to fulfill in a past life. So it's like you're doing things differently this time. You're like, you know what? I might as well just put on my bootstraps, put on my big girl pants, my big boy pants, and get out on the battlefield and, you know, time to do the work. But I also feel like because you're an old soul, this is not anything really new to you. So it's like, come what may, by me being out into the world, I'll deal with it. And this person's just like, well, you don't know what's out there. How can you deal with it if you don't know what's going to come? You don't know what's going to happen. And you're just like, well, I'll figure it out when it happens. Like, you know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. This person's just like, well, why have to go through that whole situation of having to figure it out when you could just know for a fact what's going to happen? And why don't you just stay here when nothing else is going to change? It's just like, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. How can you challenge yourself? How can you, like, grow if you're just, like, it's just not enough. It's not. Like, if you're okay by being stuck, stagnant, staying in your anxieties and being this way and repeating cycles, okay, that's you. That's not what the collective wants. The collective wants more. The collective needs more, right? Like, it's there's no better reward than, you know, completing your challenges in life. There's no better reward, right? And the more that you complete, the more that you gain, the more rewards you receive from God, right? It's literally like a reward system. Like, it's literally just like that. Simple. Very simple. You do the job, you get rewarded. You don't do the job, you don't get rewarded. 2141. The lovers. This person wants you to stay tied to them. If this is an ex, this is because you don't want to move on, or they don't, yeah, it's because they don't want you to move on from them. They want you to stay stuck repeating cycles with them. They want you to be, like, they don't want you to be brave to go out into the world. They don't want you to be brave. If this is an ex, or if this is, like, somebody who you don't associate with anymore, whoever this person is, they want you to be with them in their own misery and be stuck and be spiritually bearing and repeating cycles. And, you know, well, you know, who cares about intuition, right? Who cares when we're comfortable in life? Who cares about using your intuition? Who cares about progressing? Who cares about spirituality when, you know, we have a very comfortable life? Everything's fine. Everything, you know, we know what's going to happen every single day. Everything is secure, right? We don't need change. Change, we don't need it. And it's just like, that's not enough for me. I don't want to be stuck to a person that doesn't care about moving forward and bettering themselves in this world. And it's just like, they wanted you to be so afraid of moving on from them, from this life. Now look at them. They look worn out. I can't, they look worn out. It's like, I don't know if anybody remembers, but back then, right, they used to have these commercials for, like, this is what happens when you smoke weed, right? And one of the commercials, the girl who had smoked weed, she looked very deflated on the couch, right? And it's just like, that's how this person just looks, like, just deflated, no life, worn out. Star. Yeah, it's like, this person sees you as, like, their dreams, their goals, their happiness, like, everything good in you. This person was like, they wanted to attach themselves to this. The light in you, the goodness in you, the magic in you. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So yeah, this person just wanted you to, they wanted to be stuck on you. Stuck to you, stuck on you. So far we have Gemini and Aquarius out here. My phone just lit up. I'm going to pull a couple more and then I'm going to close it. So you were the magic. I also feel like you were always destined for more in life. You were never meant to stay stuck and stagnant. You were not meant to, I don't know, be this way with this person. You were always meant to do more, to experience, to travel, to live, to be happy, to follow your dreams, your goals, to be healthy in every kind of way. You're always meant to be that. So if this person saw some sort of spark in you, they were just like, oh, I gotta do magic. I gotta try to manipulate them. I gotta try to confuse them so that way they don't leave me, so that way they don't experience life, so that way they don't go out into the world and travel and be happy and experience life. And I gotta do this now before I'm left alone in the dark by myself. I also feel like this person put a lot of emphasis in the relationship that you two had. Like the relationship was like so important. Like you would be afraid to leave the relationship. You'd be too afraid to leave to follow your own goals and your own dreams and your own happiness. So it's like this person wanted to put a chain on the relationship, whatever kind of relationship it was. They wanted to put a chain on the relationship so that way you wouldn't be in the star energy. But no matter what they did, you were always in the star energy. It was just you. You had to see it for yourself that you were always in the star energy, that you could do whatever you want. Nothing is like, you're not supposed to be bound by anything. You're supposed to go out and experience and explore. And Aquarius is all about, thinking outside of the box. You're not supposed to be in some sort of box with this person. You're just supposed to be out and just experiencing and doing whatever makes you happy. Being on your journey, your spiritual journey, traveling, being free. You're not supposed to be stuck with this person. And if they want to be stuck, let them be stuck. But that's not you. And it's not supposed to be you. It was never supposed to be you. You just didn't realize that. You didn't realize that I don't have to be this way. I don't have to be bound by anxieties. I don't have to be bound by depression. I don't have to be bound by fear. I can do what I want to do. It was you. You had to be the one to see that. Knight of Cups. I would be cautious with this person. This person could be a water sign. But I would be cautious with this person. I feel like they want to offer you something, but it's just under the guise of like, for the sake of the relationship, that's no longer like, the relationship isn't useful for you. And I'm not saying that like you were using the relationship. It's not like that. I'm saying that this relationship, it's not good for you. Like, there's nothing for you to learn from the relationship. There's nothing for you to gain. Like, you're not gaining wisdom. You're not gaining insight. You're not gaining confidence. You're not gaining, understanding. You're not gaining. There's nothing that you're gaining that's going to help you with your star energy. And I feel like this person keeps trying to offer you things that keep you bound to the relationship itself. But it's just like, what am I learning from you? What am I gaining from this? Like, how is this relationship helping? Like, if anything, the relationship would help this person because you're bound to their darkness. Like, you're stuck with them. So it's like this person wants to offer you something, but only so that way you would stay stuck in their misery with them. The relationship would ultimately benefit them. It's not doing anything for your progression in life. It's not helping you in any way. And a healthy relationship is supposed to be a healthy give and take. But you would just you're not giving anything. You're not taking anything. You're just giving them your attention, your time, and they're just taking it. They're not giving you anything. This person looks very worn out. It's like they're tired. They look tired all the time. They look very worn out. Like, I'm telling you, this person looks like they've been working a 9 to 5 for 24 hours. Wheel of Fortune. Things were supposed to always go your way. Like, you're always supposed to. That's another thing, too. You're this lucky person. You have star energy, the lover, Wheel of Fortune. They wanted to be bound by your lucky energy, your happiness, how easy things go your way. And I feel like they wanted to utilize that for themselves. Well, if things go so easily well for the collective, why do you want to experience the world? Why don't you just stay here with me and use your lucky energy? And, we could always live a comfortable life and never have to experience and never have to travel and never have to be out in the scary world. Why don't you just use your energy so that way we can just stay stuck here forever and, you know, it could just be us? Which is like, that's not enough. And that's not a good way to use your energy. This person is just draining your energy so that way they don't have to go out onto the battlefield. All right, let me do one more and then I'm going to close it. Knight of Wands. I feel like you're too committed to this. And I feel like there's commitment on the board all around. This person was very committed to keep some sort of chains on this type of relationship that you two shared or that you two have. They're too committed to this. And it's like the more that they keep putting this work into this, the more they're dedicated to it, the more worn out they look, the more tired they look. And I feel like you're too committed to being out into the world, traveling, experience, you know, chasing your goals, your dreams, being happy, being healthy, right? And it's just like, things are finally going my way. I'm going to be committed to that. Why would I be committed to somebody who doesn't want to do better for themselves? Why would I be committed to somebody who just wants to stay stuck and stagnant and they're too afraid of fear, they're too afraid of change, they're too afraid of this, they're too afraid of that? Why would I be committed to somebody who wants me to take 10 steps backwards in my life, right? So it makes no sense. So this is a reading. I hope it helps.